This is not your usual top 10, and the first reason it's not your usual top 10 is because, well, there's only 8 in it, and it's not a top 10 of a certain category. I have picked one RC car or one RC truck from various niches, and I'm going to tell you what my favourite is. And I've purposely missed out a few because I don't want to niche down too much. There's no drift cars, there's no race buggies, there's no comp crawlers. I've tried to keep it basic. And the first one is in the crawler and trail truck category, and I think it's going to surprise a few of you because it's the TRX4 Sport. Yes, I said a TRX4 Sport. Now, I haven't got my TRX4 Sport anymore, but it was one of the very first Traxxas products I ever had. I had loads of fun with it, and they are super capable. And one of the reasons I've put this as my top pick for a crawler or a trail truck is because it just pretty much does everything without really shouting too loudly about it. It hasn't got all the bells and whistles like the full fat TRX4. It's just a very basic crawler that is really capable. I've had a couple of these, and I recently looked at the price of the very basic one, and actually it's starting to get quite competitive with lots of other stuff that's come out, which probably makes it a bit of a better deal now, because initially when it first came out there wasn't so much on the market, so it was priced quite high. Whereas now you look at all the other makes and, well, they're all very similar prices. This thing will go anywhere. It's one of the most waterproof trucks you can buy, and I just like them, and I think they're really good. As I was planning this video, I got a little bit of FOMO, so I've just ordered myself a brand new TRX4 Sport, and I'm going to do a video in the future with it, probably against something else, or, well, just to have some fun and, well, to show you in more depth why I think it is one of the best. Now, next is the mini category, and I would class this as around 1/16 scale, you know, 1/14. And my choice is the UDIRC, or it's SG models as well. This one is the Beetle. I've done a few little updates to this one to make it even better. I've got a stock Mini somewhere. I can't remember. I'm not sure where it is, but anyway, it doesn't matter. These came out a long time ago, and the first ones were like little infraction copies, and then they started bringing out other ones. They've got a Mini, they've got a Mini pickup, they got this one. These things, for the money, are so good. They need a little bit of fettling out of the box, but once you've got them dialed in, they just drive so good. I used to have a nice track in the workshop before I built this studio, and these things used to drive around really good. You can slide them around on concrete. They're pretty quick. You can get a brushless one, you can get brushed ones. I don't know what the price of them is now, but when they were released, they were a really good price, and, well, yeah, people went crazy for them. Next on the list is rally cars, and this one will probably divide the most opinions. Everything I ever say is my favourite always divides opinions, but this will definitely divide probably more of them. This is the Rolalo F10 rally car. There is a lot of good rally cars out there that I could have chose. The reason I chose this one, the price, and two, this is the only rally car really that I've owned that can do everything. You can rally it on every surface you can think of. You can even take it to a skate park, and you can do some cool stunts and drifts with it. They come in various different colours. They come in 2 different like brushless setups. The carbon version is the one I would recommend, although both of them are good. Out the box it will do about 40 mile an hour. It does come with a spare pinion, so you can go a bit faster, and people have geared these up and gone even faster, and like I said, they are really good. They also do a Subaru version which has got a slightly narrower track, and it looks really good. I prefer this one because I think that wider stance just gives you a little bit more flexibility with what you can do with it. And what I'm showing you now is a 1/7 scale from MJX, and I was very close to choosing that as my top pick, but the only reason I didn't choose that was just because it's a bit big. It's not quite as versatile as the Rolalo. I just think the size of the MJX just limits it a little bit more than this. If you want to win one of them, there's a link in the description, or you can scan that QR code. If you put the code in HOT, it's not as hot now, but it's been hot for the last 2 months nearly. If you put the code in HOT, you will get 5 times whatever tickets you buy. If you buy 1 ticket, that will give you 5 tickets for the price of 1. If you buy 1,000 tickets, you will get 5,000 tickets for the price of 1,000. There's a link in the description. Now, talking of dividing opinions, I know I said that Rolalo would divide some opinions. I definitely think this will as well, because this is my favourite kit that you can buy. Now what I mean by kit is it comes in a box like this and you have to assemble it yourself. So it comes all in bits, you have to paint your body, and it's a more favoured part of the hobby from the older generation, those that have an attention span of more than 30 seconds. So you could kind of put this as kit and nostalgic. And my choice is the Kyosho Turbo Scorpion. Actually, it's any of the Legendary series, which include the Turbo Scorpion, the Beetle, which I have here. I've not built this one yet. You got the Optima, the Optima Turbo, or Turbo Optima. And the reason I've chosen a Kyosho is because, well, the only way to describe it is it's classy. It's a classy kit. It's mainly metal. It all goes together like almost perfectly. They just look super retro. I put a brushless setup in mine. I took it to the beach and wow, it was just amazing. So it's a classy build. It looks really old school and retro, and it drives, wow, it drives really good as well. And now from retro to bashers, and this is my choice right here. This is the PD Racing TR10, or as I called it on the review, the Trio. Now, this is from PD Racing. PD Racing and Red Cat use exactly the same things. It's actually PD Racing that make the Red Cat ones under a different name. You've got the TR10, you've also got a truck version, which some people might prefer, which is the TK10. And the reason this is my top choice for a basher is 1, because of the price, 2, because of the speed of this thing, and 3, because it takes an absolute kicking. I clocked this thing at 57 miles an hour straight out of the box on a 4S battery. I sent it 20 or 30 foot high into fences. Oh, I took it and ripped it around the dirt track, and it just takes everything. And if you look at the price of this to some of its competition, you can see why I put this on the top spot for, well, my favourite basher. And yes, I could have chosen another 10 different ones, and they're all good, they're all tough, they're all fast. But this one, or the TK10, I just think it offers the best value for money, and well, yeah, tough as nuts. Is that an actual saying? I don't know, but anyway. Now next on my list is street/road. So I'm not talking about a finely tuned touring car or anything like that that's going around a track. I'm talking about your everyday ready to run street basher. And my choice is the FTX Evo 30, which doesn't look anything like this. I just recently used the stock chassis and electronics to make this amazing rally car. The Evo 30 is from FTX, and it also comes under the brand HNR, and it's called the HNR Werewolf. It's unlicensed, but as you can see, it is definitely based on the E30 BMW. Not the M3 that some people have mistakenly called it. It's actually an E30 with a wide body kit on it. This comes brushed and brushless. They're both good fun, but the brushless one is the best. It does about 50 miles an hour out the box. Fully ready to run, comes with a battery. It looks amazing, and it just drives really well as well. You get drift wheels in the box with it as well, and you can slide it around on concrete. I made mine look even better by throwing some BBS style drift wheels on it. They just look so good, and well, the driving matches how they look. Next on the list is micro. Now, I've done loads of micro or nano stuff, and actually the videos generally do the best as well. You hold a little car in your hand like that and say world's smallest, and everyone likes watching it. You can get crawlers, you can get drift cars, you can get normal cars as well. My favourite is from HPI, and that is their new Nano TTR series. There's various different models you can get, and they've still got new ones that are coming out as well. They recently released a track as well, which is really cool. And yeah, the reason I picked them is because out of all the mini or nano things I've tested, these ones just drive the best. They're fully proportional, and they just drive really easy. I think I said in one of the videos, the Mustang one, it almost drives like a full-size RC car, like a 1/10 or 1/8. And what I found in the past, some of the really tiny ones, they're quite hard and a little bit sketchy when you drive them. Whereas these HPI Nanos, they just drive really good. That is why I believe they are the best ones you can get. And now the final category, and it is one of my favourite things to do. It might not be your favourite thing, because I think a lot of people think it's boring just going up and down in a straight line. But I love making things go fast, or I love RC cars that just go fast. And I've done a very recent video on pushing one to its limit out the box. And I had so much fun that this has to be top of my list. Wow. It is, of course, the Rolalo AK917. Or if you're not a fan of the 917, they do a 787B, which is definitely my favourite looking one. It's just this one I've done a recent video with that got me pumped to get these things going fast. And I'm taking this in a few weeks to the Rossa Speed event. I'm going to try and get even faster. But anyway, these things are amazing. They've been out a little while now. The only negative I'd really say is they can be quite hard to get hold of, especially if you're not in the UK. They seem to be plentiful in the UK, but I've heard that everywhere else in the world they're quite hard to get. But if you can get one of these, you will not be disappointed. You could get the very basic brushless one like this, the metal chassis one. I say basic, with some gear in, this thing pushes close to 100 miles an hour. On the stock electronics, or this one, which is even harder to get hold of now, this one has 2 motors in it. Push this one past 100 mile an hour with not much effort at all. And people are sending these. I think the world record is 199 mile an hour of a stretched one of these. I saw someone the other day post a video or a picture, nearly 170 mile an hour. And I think it's stock chassis just with a different body on it. You cannot get a faster, better speed car for the money. I will guarantee it. So there you go, there's my list of what RC car I would have from each category. Yes, I could have done mini crawlers. Yes, I could have done race buggies. I could have done drift cars, large scale, gas and nitro, military. I could have done loads, but I didn't.